When my baby was about 6-7 weeks old, I woke up to her screaming and crying. She looked pale and her eyes were glossy. So Chris had been watching the baby, and the doctors had found that she had between 15 and 16 different fractures and a brain bleed. Fractured femur, multiple fractured ribs, a fractured tibia bone, and a possible fractured biradial bone. The doctor said that it could be shaken baby syndrome. The baby's about to go up for adoption. I'm about to lose all my rights. I automatically started blaming Chris because prior to this incident, I seen Chris. At times, he'd get frustrated. He would put his hand over her mouth and tell her to shut up. He got so frustrated that he threw her on the bed. He's changed his stories several times when questioned by the authorities on what has happened to our baby. There was one time that he said he rolled over the baby. Then there was another time that he said that the baby fell off the bed. If he has hurt our baby, I really don't know what's going to happen as far as us being together.
Chris, until we find out what happened to the baby, why don't you do the show standing up? That's your girlfriend, wife on the tape?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. And you had a child with her. Did you abuse your baby?
Steve, I have never beaten my child. I would take care of my child. She'd scream. She was colicky, frustrating. Yes, I got angered. I've gotten angered because she wouldn't stop. I was tired, haven't eaten supper or anything else. I'd ask her, you need to take baby before I do anything stupid. There'd be times she wouldn't. She'd say,
You actually said that to your girlfriend?
before I do something stupid.
But I mean,
to
you
the baby.
actually said that?
Yes, so I wouldn't harm my kid, so I wouldn't grab my kid, shake her, or throw her anywhere, or even harm my child. So she said she was busy. I said, fine. Brought her to our bedroom. Now, she said I threw the baby on the bed, which is a bunch of I brought baby to the room.
Why would that be a bunch of
I brought baby to the room.
You just said that you told her, take the baby so I don't do anything stupid. She didn't take the baby, so maybe it did something stupid.
No, I took the baby to the bedroom, put her on our bed, walked away.
Gentle-like.
She was 4 inches off the bed, and I let go, and I walked away because I was getting frustrated.
4 inches.
4 to 5 inches.
You measured, right?
Well, I wasn't sitting way up here. Our bed sits that high. I stood just like this.
You're angry. You said you were angry.
Yes, and I put her down.
You said, take
and
the baby away
away
before I hurt the baby. And the baby's what, 3 weeks old at the time?
I needed to get her out of my hands. I was getting angry.
Do you hear what you're saying?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so the baby's in the room alone?
Yes.
Crying on the bed?
Laying in the middle of the bed.
Crying?
Yes, and then Beth went in there.
And then what happened at that point?
She took the child, or my baby, walked her around, got her to calm down a little bit. She was still fussing, crying. Tried feeding her again. She didn't want to eat anymore. She was still crying. She goes, well, can you walk around a little bit for her? I go, yes. She let me have a break. So I grabbed her, walked around. She calmed down. I'd like to know why this is going on with her bones. What happened?
Well, tell me what happened.
I don't know what happened.
Well,
I would not be here.
Here's a better question. What injuries did she sustain at 6 weeks?
She had a bilateral fracture on her ribs, one on her arm, and one on her tibia.
And you don't know how this happened?
No, I don't.
Wow, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say maybe somebody dropped the baby?
No, I've never dropped my child on the head
Shook
or
the baby?
floor. No.
No, because you take precautions. You drop them on a nice soft bed.
No, I didn't. It was the wrong thing to do.
Did you ever put your
hands.
hand over your baby's mouth?
Yes, I did that once. I didn't put it on their heart. I just put it on her lips.
Gently.
And just kept going, shh, thinking, okay, it's going to work. You know,
what was the point?
Older daughter.
You couldn't hear, you don't want to hear the crying anymore?
I got used to my older daughter. You know, I go, shh, and she'd calm down. I was like, well, this is not. Well, my daughter at the time would have been a year and a half.
Were you feeling bad when you put your hand on the baby's mouth? Did you feel bad?
After I realized, what am I doing? This is stupid. Why am I doing this? This is not going to work. All it's going to do is maybe hurt the baby or give lax oxygen to the baby.
I'm a little confused right now. Why are you here?
To get help to find out what happened with my daughter. And to get closer because my lawyers didn't even let me take a lie detector test on anything.
Let's bring out your girlfriend, Beth.
How can you do this to me? What have I done? If you think I did it, why are you still with me? What are you doing with me? Is it the money? Is it the way I take care of my oldest daughter? What? What did I do?
You want to know those answers right now? Because yes, we do have an older daughter together. And yes, our older daughter loves you to death. Is it because of the money? Yeah. I can't raise them on my own. I've asked you repeatedly what's happened to her. You keep saying, oh, I don't know, I don't know. Well, in the beginning, you said you might have rolled on her, is what you told everyone.
It's the only thing that I could have ever done to her.
But then you said that she fell off the bed twice. She rolled off the bed twice.
If there's a baby, a doll, and I want you to demonstrate, this baby's bigger than your baby at the time, much bigger. Why don't you demonstrate the way he threw?
Well, he was trying to feed her. She wouldn't stop crying. So he, like that.
What did you say? What did you do?
I yelled at him and I told him never to throw her or touch her again.
When you hear it that he covered your baby's mouth with his hand to stop her from crying.
Yeah, but I got after him for it when he did it, when I caught him doing it.
So you got after him for throwing the baby down. You got after him for covering the baby's mouth.
Yes.
What would he have to really do to injure your baby where you'd say, I don't care how much money you're making, I got to protect my children? You lost your baby over this, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been without your baby?
Over a year.
Right. And at some point, you got your baby back, right?
Yeah.
But then you lost the baby again. Hold on. And why did you lose your baby after you got your baby back?
Because there was a no contact order between Chris and I was allowing him to see the girls.
When you were ordered not to.
Yes.
But you decided, I'm going to do my own thing, even though I'm ordered not to, knowing that if I do this and let this guy see the baby, I might lose my child. And you did it anyways.
Yes.
Why?
I didn't think we'd get caught.
This is your child we're talking about. I think I won't get caught. What kind of logic is that coming from a mother?
Well, there's also no right to keep the other child from her.
Yeah, there is when there's a danger present, and that danger is him. I'm kind of curious here. He is the man with the paycheck up here.
Yep.
If he fails this lie detector test, what's going to happen?
Well, we won't be living together anymore.
Anything else any other consequences he might have to suffer for hurting his own baby of 6 weeks?
That he won't.
You know, we're talking about babies here. So even though it might be hard to give an answer sometimes, you need to give one now. And I want to know, if he fails this lie detector test, what are the consequences from that child's mother?
So he ain't gonna be seeing either of them.
Okay. Christopher, you came on the show to prove that you didn't injure your child.
Yeah.
Did you know for sure how your newborn baby received any of those injuries? The answer, no. Did you cause any of those injuries to your newborn baby? You answered no. Have you ever physically abused your newborn baby? You answered no. And the results for all three of those questions came back the same. And it came back that you did not tell the truth.
That's a lie!
Are you gonna run? Are you gonna run?
That's a lie. I would never harm my child.
Not only did you fail on those three questions, we gave you that polygraph test 3 times.
Yes.
And extreme deception was indicated in all 3. Okay.
That's a lie. I would never.
You know what? You would.
Harm my child.
You would.
No,
And
I wouldn't.
I almost wonder if you're smart enough to even to know what you did. I mean, are you so stupid that you know that you did fail this thing, that you did do it, that a 6-week-old baby suffered injuries, half that you admitted that you lose your temper, that you did things that you shouldn't have done, then who is not to believe that you didn't cause these injuries? And the only reason why this one is still with you is because you got a paycheck.
The same damn thing I did with my oldest daughter, I do with my youngest daughter. I never did a damn thing different with her. I took care of her the same way. The same exact way.
I got a young guy on my stage who can't control his emotions, and you hurt your own child. And you know you did. And you want to keep...
I never intentionally hurt my child.
Never intentionally. Never intentionally. But you did it. You should take responsibility for it. When you leave babies unattended and they roll off beds, when you take babies and you slam them on the mattress, when you cover their mouth with your hand, bad things happen. And bad things happen to your child. So whether you want to sit here and keep saying you failed the lie detector test, oh, I told the truth. No, you didn't.
Well, obviously
and you know
I lied.
That's right.
But I don't understand.
Right.
I have never intentionally harmed my child or intentionally
you know what? Then you
tried
you better
to hurt
go
my kid. I raised her the same way with my oldest daughter.
You better go get some help so you know what between intentional and unintentional, and so you don't hurt another baby again. You know what? You're lucky you escaped prison. You did. You escaped it. Who knows if they can open this up or not?
I deserve to be in there since I apparently abused my child not knowing about it.
You know what? This is one of the few times I truly believe.
I
truly believe you need some help. You need some help. You know what?
I raised her the same way as my oldest daughter.
Okay.
No, I never did
Then
it.
listen. Then use this as a tool. Use it as a tool.
What'd I do wrong?
You know what? Somebody might help you with that. Find out what you did wrong. If you can't get help, we'll help you get it. But use this as a tool. Open your eyes and don't ever do it again. Go on. Did you get your answers? But you had your answers long before you ever came here. And you put your children at risk, you put your children at danger, and you put your children in a position where they're not with their mom because you did it for a buck. You did it for a buck, or whatever other reason why you did it, I don't know. Only you know. And every night when you go to bed and you don't have your child with you, every night, every morning you wake up, you don't know what your baby's doing, who's it with, and for what. I don't know. I don't know how people live like that. I don't know how people make decisions like that. I really don't. Show's over now. You got your answers. I think you're pathetic. I think you have no backbone. And you're missing something too. It's not up here. It's in here.